Pelé rejected Hollywood. Did you know? Why the king rejected million-dollar offers from American cinema. In a world where the lights of Hollywood beckon like stars falling from the sky, there was a man who already shone brighter than any spotlight. Pelé, the king of soccer. He enchanted audiences without needing a script. He made crowds cry without a single rehearsed line. But did you know that he could have been a movie star in the United States? Million-dollar offers, contracts with major studios. The world wanted to see Pelé on the big screen. But the king said no. And this choice, as simple as it was grand, revealed more about him than any trophy. In this video, you will discover why Pelé turned down Hollywood, and how this decision helped make him even more eternal. In a world where many seek fame, the spotlight and applause, Pelé chose another path. He could have starred in blockbusters, received awards on the red carpet, and made a fortune in American studios. But what did the king do? He said no to the glitter of Hollywood. In this video, you will discover the behind-the-scenes of this rare and courageous choice. What were the proposals that Pelé received? Why did American studios want his image so much? And most importantly, why did he turn it all down? Pelé saw his mission beyond the cameras. He was the ambassador of Brazil, of football as an art form, of the simplicity that enchants the world. His priority was clear. It was not to become a movie star, but to continue being the king of the fields, the one who united people, moved crowds, and wrote history with his feet. This decision reveals much more than a simple refusal. It shows who Pelé really was behind the star player, a man true to his origins and his purpose. While Hollywood offered contracts, he gave smiles, dribbles, and hope to millions. And now the question is for you. Would you have done the same in his place? Or would you have followed the path to fame in the movies? Leave your opinion in the comments. Let's talk about it. Subscribe to the Fut News BR channel and follow exciting, curious, and unforgettable stories about Pelé, the World Cups, and the behind-the-scenes of world football. Here, football is told with soul. Here, Pelé is eternal. Hollywood's proposals. The year was 1970. Pelé had just conquered the world, for the third time. Brazil was smiling. The planet was applauding. And Hollywood's eyes were on the king. For American producers, he was more than an athlete. He was charisma, beauty, strength, intelligence, and light. He was everything the screens wanted, and everything the cinema needed. The phone calls came. The letters. The contracts. Million-dollar proposals came from all sides. Action films. Global adventures. Scripts in which Pelé would be anything from a Latin secret agent to an unlikely superhero in soccer shoes. One studio even proposed a feature film in which he would save the world with a ball at his feet and a cause in his heart. The executives saw figures. The public saw promise. But Pelé saw something different. In 1981, the king accepted a special invitation. He filmed Escape to Victory alongside Sylvester Stallone and Michael Caine. It was his debut in international cinema. A film about resistance, honor, and football. Pelé shone. He did his own dribbling in the scenes. He didn't need a stunt double or direction. But that brief experience confirmed what he already knew deep down. Cinema is beautiful, yes. But my art is football. The invitation was made. The world was waiting. But he, with the calm of someone who had already conquered everything, said no. The refusal. Pelé grew up on the clay fields of Bauru, with a ball made of socks and hope. And when the world offered him bigger stages, with fame, glamour, and dollar signs, he did the unthinkable. He said no. Hollywood expected an automatic yes. But Pelé looked beyond the cameras. He knew that each film he accepted would mean less time on the field, away from the base, away from the people. He knew that, unlike a rehearsed scene, soccer was real life, with sweat, blood, and soul. I don't want to be a movie star. I already am who I am, with the ball at my feet. Pelé didn't want to play heroes. He wanted to inspire them. While many sought fame on the silver screen, the king preferred to leave his image on the dirt fields, in the dreams of the outskirts, in the eyes of those who saw in him a possible miracle. He understood the weight of what he carried, and also the value of knowing how to say no. Because it's not about what you can achieve, but about what you choose to preserve. Rejecting Hollywood was not a loss. It was a declaration of love for football, of loyalty to his origins, of gratitude to his history. It was there, outside the studios, that Pelé became immortal. Not as an actor, but as the greatest real-life character that football has ever seen. The impact of the choice. The world understood the gesture. Because not every no is a retreat. Sometimes, a no is a cry for identity. World leaders, artists, players and thinkers all began to look at Pelé with a different kind of reverence. No longer just as a sports idol, but as a moral and cultural symbol of a people who do not sell out. Pelé was no longer just the man of goals, titles and trophies. He was the man who knew the value of his roots. The boy from Tres Carricos, who never let himself be blinded by the lights outside. He did not just want to appear in the world, he wanted to represent the world he came from. And that, no one has ever done it like him. By refusing Hollywood, Pelé said more than, "I don't want to." He said, "I am already what I need to be. What I was born to be." He said he didn't need to play another character, because his biggest role had already been played with boots, sweat and soul. He became the name of schools, streets, stadiums. He became the subject of books, statues, songs. He became an inspiration where before there was only oblivion. A silent ambassador of hope. Pelé didn't need scripts to move the world, because his life was the script itself that everyone wanted to watch. He proved that the greatest stage on earth is not the studios, but the dirt fields where dreams are born. That true fame is not in the Oscars, but in the tears of a boy who shouts his name after an imaginary goal on the neighborhood field. That being eternal is not living forever. It is being remembered with respect, love, and truth. Pelé refused the role of a star in the movies, but ended up being the most inspiring character the world has ever known. Because his role was already written on the pitch, and it was too real to be staged. Pelé didn't want to be an actor, because he was already the protagonist of the greatest story ever told on the field. His journey was not written by scriptwriters. It was sculpted with effort, brilliance, and faith. He refused Hollywood scripts, but wrote, with his feet, the greatest script that football has ever seen. While many sought fleeting fame, Pelé sought eternal meaning. While others memorized lines, Pelé memorized hearts, with dribbles, with smiles, with soul. And that's why, even after his departure, his name still echoes like poetry in empty stadiums, in fields full of hope, in the memories of those who saw him, and in the dreams of those who never saw him. Now it's up to you. If you were in Pelé's shoes, would you have said no to Hollywood? Comment below. Your opinion matters. And if this video touched you in any way, like it, share it with someone who loves football, and subscribe to Fut News BR. Here, we don't just tell stories. We give voice to the soul of football. Here, Pelé is more than a player. Pelé is eternal. If you liked the video, don't forget to like it, share it with your friends, and activate the bell so you don't miss any new content. Check out our official store with historic shirts from the national team and Pelé. We ship worldwide. The store link is in the pinned comments.